We need to move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem.
Huh?
That ain't no problem.
Well,
There's good reason for that. Two good reasons: his face and his personality.
Sticks and stones may break my bones,
but words will hurt forever.
My friends, in today's video, we're taking another exotic that's been left to the wayside and kind of abandoned and forgotten, and we're using the new available mods and perks to turn it into something very special. So my friends, smash that like button if you want to show support. We just hit 190,000 subscribers today. Thank you guys so much. 10,000 subscribers until we hit 200,000 subscribers. Today I am bringing you the Volatile Light, aka the Hardlight's final form. And the clues in the trait, it literally says a Volatile Light. Rounds fired from this weapon have reduced damage fall off, over penetrate targets, and ricochet off hard surfaces. Projectile damage increases after bounce. And of course, we do need to take note of the fundamentals, which is a key trait of the Hardlight. However, I want you to realize we're never going to use this perk because we want it to stay in its default void form, which gives you stability and aim assist. But then again, we've already got 100 stability and 100 aim assist on this beast of a gun. So the entire basis of this setup is to activate volatile rounds on the Hardlight at all times. And Volatile Flow, the artifact perk, is the key to this. Picking up an orb of power grants your void weapons volatile rounds. Now, through the Reaper class item mod, we're going to be making orbs this way. After using your class ability, your next weapon final blow spawns an orb of power. We're also using double void weapon surge with stacks on stacks. So as soon as we get that orb, we are getting a ×2 damage increase to our Hardlight. Also using heavy-handed, your powered melee final blows create orbs of power. And we are using double void siphon. Rapid void weapon final blows create an orb of power. We are using Actium War Rig. Steadily reloads your equipped auto rifle or machine guns magazine. This is going to allow us to spam the Volatile Flow Hardlight to its maximum potential. These little dregs are not going to know what hits them. And for even more volatile rounds, we are using Echo of Instability. Defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to your void weapons. We're also using Echo of Domineering. After suppressing a target, you gain greatly increased mobility for a short duration, and your equipped weapon is reloaded from reserves. So as we activate volatile rounds, we reload our gun and we create void breaches, which we will then pick up, which will give us Devour. And so once you have all of this set up, your Hardlight is ready to go. It's going to be an absolute monster in PvE and PvP. So my friends, smash that like button and let's get into the gameplay. These Cabal dregs must be tired of me by now. I keep rolling into the hydroponic store like a bad smell.
I'm tired, boss.
And just punishing them with my insane PvEP to builds. I'm really enjoying getting ideas, and I think I'm improving as well because we've already improved on yesterday's build video just by adding in the Volatile Light Void Siphon mod. Now we're getting even more orbs, and as you can see, I'm going ballistic in PvE. It's the Hardlight, you know, who needs to aim? Just flipping let their volatile rounds bounce around everywhere whilst activating controlled demolition explosions. We're getting our health back. We're headbutting some dregs. It is all going off. This was just really fun because Hardlight is a gun that's meant to be spammed. You know, you're meant to just spam it everywhere, let the rounds ricochet everywhere, and do big damage. And when it's volatile the whole time like ours is, then you know it's just doing big things. We're getting orbs in so many different ways. The Reaper mod, the heavy-handed mod, the Void Siphon mod. And through these things we are getting so many benefits. We're getting a weapon damage boost ×2, we're getting volatile rounds, we're getting Devour. It is all happening.
oh wow.
On top of that, we've got Actium War Rig. You'll notice there's a very small amount of reloading going on in this gameplay. I am just going absolutely ballistic with my Volatile Light Hardlight. And you cannot convince me otherwise. This is how this beast of a gun is supposed to be used.
There it is. Look at that for a face. Look at that. Massive.
You cannot tell me otherwise. This is not meant to be an arc gun. This is not meant to be a solar gun. That's just a cool party trick that it can do. The Void Hardlight is the real Hardlight. That's why the gun's called Volatile Light. The main trait is volatile. Volatile rounds, controlled demolition, purple, big purple void explosions and void things. Get a grenade damage, get my gun reloaded, And now we're going to go absolutely crazy. We're going to kill them. We're going to create void breaches. Let the pictures tell you everything. This is as spicy as it gets. This is just a fun way to use what is a very, very fun exotic that's got a lot of character and a lot of personality, but just doesn't really on the surface scream out to you to be used. But, you know, not everything is about being super optimal and the best option for every scenario. Sometimes, my guys, if you want to really enjoy Destiny, you need to delve into the toy box, my friends. That's one of the leading reasons to play this game. There are thousands of guns, thousands of combinations, and really, you're only limited by your own imagination. Now, you know, you could be as imaginative as my opponents in Rumble, aka you could be about as interesting as a tree stump and only use the same thing all the time, or you could really enjoy this game by trying out different stuff. And that big boy in the hydroponic center, he got taught a real lesson. Now, my friends, we're going into the PvP segment. Don't forget to smash that like button and show exceptional friendship like Bon Clay. Everyone needs a Bon Clay in their life. If you don't know who he is, one day you'll watch One Piece and you'll understand. And for those of you who have seen it, isn't Bon Clay isn't he just the perfect person?
Okay.
You know, what a legend. What an absolute legend. Anyway, speaking of Bon Clay, we are going to be turning our opponents into some broken clay pottery with this absolutely sensational setup. You may have noticed something in PvP. I switched over to Strand. And do you know why I switched over to Strand? It's because I think in PvP, it's the best subclass to make orbs, in my opinion. You can use the class ability to suspend people and get kills like that with Reaper. But also, you've got 3 melee charges. So with heavy-handed, if you can finish someone off with a melee, and you've got 3 times to do that, 3 chances to do that if they're all charged up, that's a lot of orbs you can make. And as you can see, once you power up the Hardlight, it goes from being a pretty, average gun in PvP to being pretty special. The 100 stability and the 100 aim assist makes landing all of your crits an absolute breeze. When you stack that with a damage buff ×2 plus volatile rounds, all of a sudden, the immortal Ian who just expects to beat you might not have it so easy anymore. And that, my friends, is quite a sensational thing. It really, really is. Of course, it takes some work to get this going. Oh, speaking of work, he just got worked. No more Dawnblade for you, mate. Your wings got clipped well and truly. And yeah, you can just see it is actually pretty decent. I was able to win a game in Rumble using Hardlight. And let me tell you, that ain't easy in the current economy. Let me tell you, most certainly not. Anyway, my friends, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one, my friends. Peace, peace, peace.
Ivan!